So when you have very intense emotions, it is physical. Emotions are physical, and they cause our body to hold tension in certain ways. It's a protective mechanism. So I want to talk about a particular emotion, the emotion of grief. And grief is something that you experience from any type of loss. It's not just the loss of the death of a loved one. It's a loss of a job, an identity, a home, moving, a relationship. You can experience grief for many reasons in life, and it is a tough emotion to deal with. And your body has corresponding response to it that affects breathing and, blood flow, lymph flow. I want to show you a way to help ease the contractions caused by grief. And this will help make you more comfortable. And nothing's going to speed the healing. It takes time, but it's going to make you feel more comfortable so you're not so miserable as you're waiting for time to do its magic. So the heart is usually affected by grief. We create sort of this wall against, like a protection against more pain from the outside world. And this can really make us feel disconnected from ourselves, from other people, from the support around us. So I'm going to show how to loosen that contraction caused by grief so that you can have more flow, more energy flow, more lymph flow, more better breathing, more health and vitality while you're healing. And you can actually feel more emotions, which will help you process it. And this will make the process go by a little bit faster. So more comfort and more control in your healing process with these simple 4 exercises. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to start tapping on your chest. And you can tap lightly with your tips of your fingers, or you can tap with your palms, and you can tap as fast or as slow or as hard as you want. And you might start to cough when you do this, and this is good, or yawn, and this is also a very good sign. So you just want to start tapping on your chest. And seeing how that feels. This one of the 4 exercises is my favorite. It feels the best to me. It kind of helps me start breathing again. And then after doing this for a little bit, it's like you've just sort of loosened everything up, created a lot of like energetic dust, and you sort of clear the dust away with your hands, and you just keep doing that. And you clear the dust. You clear it. And you do this for as long as you want, and then the next exercise is you go down your breastbone until you find this groove. It'll be sort of like a divot, and you take your index finger and your middle finger and you put them together, and you kind of tap into that groove. Again, be as gentle as you want to be. It might hurt. It will probably hurt. If there's a lot of grief, it'll be painful there, so be very gentle. And the more you do this, the less pain you will have. So again, breathing in and out, noticing how this feels, stopping, being gentle, and then also, again, clearing that field, dispersing with your hands, tapping, dispersing, and you can do this for as long and as short as you want, and until you move on to the next exercise. The 3rd exercise is right here and at the top of your collarbone, where it kind of meets your neck. There's this little groove, and you take your fingers and you gently dig them right in. And here you're just creating some space. You're just creating space there, and you can sort of close your eyes. And the first time I did this, I just saw this cavern, this cave. And it's like we're just creating space in that cave, that cavern, that internal cavern. You do this as long as feels good. And you move on to the final exercise. And the final exercise is you're tapping right here, this bone that kind of sticks out at the top of your spine and the base of your neck. And you just simply tap it. This also feels really good to me. And you tap it and you disperse it. And you hold your arms up, and it's like you imagine laser beams coming out of your fingers, and every kind of all the stale energy in your body is leaving you. Everything that doesn't serve you is leaving you. Out with the old and in with the new. We want circulation. Circulation and flow is health. So again, and then you repeat this in your own speed. Just taking a little time for yourself to kind of loosen the effects of that emotion on your body and just make it easier to bear. This got me through one of the most difficult parts of my life when I lost my dog, and I was grieving to the point where I really couldn't function. And this was so calming for my nervous system, and really helped me sleep and brought back my appetite and helped me breathe better. So it was super helpful to me, and I wanted to share this because life, unfortunately, is full of so much grief, and anything that we can do to sort of support our body will help us get through it in the smoothest, easiest way possible.